Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to say, call Alalyam, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to the whole Hakim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice as the scriptures teach us to do. All right. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen up as well. And I do mean very few. I'm the brother Yamaya from the Great Millstone Chicago camp. Basically coming back to you with another lesson, and this is concerning, the humility. It might sound, cliche or something, because a lot of, Jake could tell you, you just got to be humble, and you do, But it's station that comes into that. The scripture says, examine thyself rather thou be in the faith. All right? And it takes humility to do that. And the reason I brought this up, because I was meditating on it, and I always say it from time to time, here it is, we fighting for the biggest prize. So you know that this is the biggest battle, all right? The biggest war for the kingdom of heaven, all right? And the Lord has put his soldiers in that battle, But just like you fighting the biggest and you fighting for the biggest reward, that's the biggest exaltation. And the Lord said he exalted, man, it's 144 as soon as I said it, man. Then I just looked up. And the Lord said he who exalts himself should be humble. We fighting for the kingdom of heaven. So, of course, there's going to be things in this lifetime, in this present evil world, that humble us so we get ready for that exaltation. The Lord got to break us down before he build us. And that's what this is about. All right? This is St. Matthew 23:11. It says, and whosoever shall exalt himself, Salaki, St. Matthew 23:11, but he that is greatest amongst you shall be your servant. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that humbled himself shall be exalted. All right? And the Lord said, he said, the greater thou art, the more thou shalt humble thyself, because pride comes with that. And we know the scripture says what? In Proverbs, 16? It says pride coming before destruction. And we ain't trying to get destroyed or fall up. So when those emotions arise, you got to remember humility. Like I always say, you can't be, complaining and humble at the same time, or even getting overly angry. Now we get angry. Scripture says be angry and do not sin. You can't be pissed off at a lot of shit that happened to you, for the most part, that Jake blow out of proportion, so to speak, man. These demons are gonna come against us, man. But we know that we not greater than the Lord, and that came to the Lord. Niggas gonna fuck with you at the job, man. Niggas gonna fuck with your financial situation. They gonna fuck with your living situation, man. They gonna scoff you. They gonna hate on you. All right? Demons gonna jump on your woman if you got one, or your women if you got many. But we all look at that and the shit we go through and just know that this the Lord strengthening us up from the battle. And we supposed to be able to detach from all this shit at the drop of a dime. And it takes humility to let this shit go at the drop of a dime, man. Hey, because at any moment, they can come and snatch our ass up, man. They can snatch our ass up, man, at any moment. All right? This is Micah 6:8. In verse 8, it says, he have showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. So the Lord let you know. Oh, damn, shit, the brother just posted it. That's the spirit. That's it. It was just my next scripture, but that's the spirit. The brother even posted it. As I looked up, and it was right there, man. Pause, but the spirit. So I'm going to read it again. Well, he posted 7, I did 8. I'll read both of them. This is Micah 6 and verse 7. It says, will Yahweh be pleased with the thousands of rams, or the 10,000 rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, and the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul. Because a nigga can have many possessions and be proud and say, oh, just like the animals. You could set a set up in his head, man, 2 turtle doves, and go get to business on some wickedness, man. Because he know he got it to do it, and that's proud. All the Lord require us to do is this. You know? This is the 8th verse. Show it thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee to do justly. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of your ability. It says to do murder. The scriptures say to fear Yahweh and his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. We wouldn't have to do that if we wasn't just, going off. All we got to do is not go off. Stay in this thing to the best of our ability, man, and endure to the end. Because the flesh is weak. You're going to go off. And if you're going off willingly, your Lord going to fucking destroy you. All right? And to love mercy and to walk humbly with thy God. And that's what the Lord required us to do, man. Like I said, here it is setting up for the biggest exaltation. This is the biggest humiliation, man. It is the fucking black woman is over you. The white man is over you. You gotta fucking tiptoe on eggshells if you have some type of job, because they done these fucking HMOs over you. Talking about his pronouns. Fuck you, don't respect my pronouns. My pronouns is Yasha Allah. He Prince God. He Prince Power. I tell you that. You gonna look at me fucking crazy. But respect the fact that you wanted to wake up and do some whatever to yourself. To maim yourself. And parade is something that you're not. And that's against the scriptures too. If you're an Israelite cutting off your privy, the Lord said you ain't gonna enter to the kingdom, man. What the hell is your problem, man? But it takes humility. We gotta put on the cloak of humility just to walk amongst these fucking peons in this God status, man. Fuck these niggas. We take the low every day. And every day we take the low. But at the same time, we walk with our head up because we understand what this humbling process is about, man. And if you can't accept that humbling process, if you can't accept this, you really can't accept the walk of the Lord. The Lord said to bear his cross, man. What made Yahushua real, all right, when he took what he took and what he did, because he had the power to kill all them niggas. And that's why they did it to him anyway. They wasn't fucking with no weak-ass niggas that didn't have no power. But the Lord exalted him. He set him on high. He set him at his right hand. He set him at the highest he could. Because he took the biggest humiliation among you fucking niggas, man. And you gonna fucking pay for it, too. And that time is coming. And we gonna be exalted in that time. I can't wait for these motherfuckers to be destroyed, man. This is Proverbs 15 and 32. It says, he that refuseth and despiseth his own soul. And this is the instruction and the reproof of the Lord. The scriptures say for reproof, for construction. So like it for reproof. All right. In Timothy, for instruction. It says, he that refuseth instruction despises his own soul. And he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. We hear the reproof sword. And it's giving us understanding how to navigate amongst this present evil world. It says, the fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. All right. And there we go. And the brother posted the precept to the Matthew I read. Well, it's in the Luke. But I had read it in Matthew. It's right. Luke, isn't that Luke 11 and 14 and 11? Whosoever shall humble himself should be abased, and he that himself should be exalted. And the Lord is going to exalt us, man, if we endure with the humility, man. And I ain't telling you to be a motherfucking doormat either, because I'm the first guy to get up and slap a motherfucker ears together. But at the same time, you just got to know your battles, and you just got to know what we going through, whether it's mentally, dealing with the women, whether it's financially, none of this shit is ours, man, because we really in that humbling place. And before you get overly angry about some shit, you know, before you get impulsive towards some things, before you act, in certain situations, before you get sad about certain shit in certain situations, you know, always remember the humility, man, and always remember that a servant is not greater than his master. And Yahweh Shai, the humble, was tempted in all things, man. So, going through that purification process as well and that refining process as well. Here it is, we're going to atone, Yahweh Ratazah, the atonement up, so fast, on the day, get your mind right, get ready. For those who want to know, for those who want to know, that's right. That's one of my favorite scriptures. He that, verse Sirach 10 and 31, he that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches, dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty. So, hey, we honored right now, a lower state. How much more when Yahweh Shai give us the highest exaltation, all right, after he comes back and destroys this place and receives his glory. And we the only ones know that. And you have to have a certain type of mind to even embrace that knowledge, all right, and not use that knowledge deceitfully, man. That's another thing about it. The Lord entrusted us with his wisdom, man. We can't be out here acting fucking crazy. Meditate upon that. Come to my knowledge is Wednesday, brother. To my knowledge is Wednesday. All right. But with that being said, I'm going to just leave it alone, man. Call Alalim Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to the hopeful elect Akim out there. Endure and shout.